Yo quiero ser le cha-cha-cha, le cha-cha-cha.
Know you haters keep a shade, you blocking. Don't give a fuck if your man is watching. Bitch, you looking for some shade, I'm married. I love my man cause he do me nasty. Yeah. I love my man cause he do me nasty. I like the way you are. 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 I like.
What's up, pussy asshole?
I like the way you are. I like the way you are. I like the way you are. Vamos a gozar. Arriba, abajo, a la izquierda, a la derecha, para el medio.
Yo quiero ser le cha-cha-cha, le cha-cha-cha. All right, what is going on, entertainers? So time come to y'all with another video, and we talking Cabaret. Okay, before I get started, make sure I hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let me know what you guys think about this episode and video. Now, the episode starts off with Neek pushing Danny onto the floor. She was like cropped to the floor. Apparently, she just sat there and didn't get up for a little bit. So then she ends up calling Isis to the front. She's like, Isis, you are why do you think you could disrespect me like this? Huh? Why you think you could talk to me like that? And then Isis like, man, I don't disrespect you. Like, I be really talking regular, and like I'm a grown ass woman. I'm not a little girl. So you're not gonna keep little girl in me. I talk to you regular. I did the Fort Lauderdale show and I didn't get paid for it. No shade, I was there. Okay, I vlogged it. Make sure y'all check the vlog. I'm gonna pin it down below so y'all can see Isis dance. You know what I'm saying? For free. Let me stop. But I'm sorry. Fuck, why am I feeling like this today? But no, I did watch the Fort Lauderdale show, so she was there, y'all. And apparently she did not get paid. Y'all, that's not funny, but no, she did not get paid. So they end up calling Ricardo. So she's standing there just to go talk about Ricardo, come here. Come to the calculations of how much no, she said, Melissa, come here, Melissa. Come here. Tell me how much the calculations for this raggedy hoe. And then she just stand there like, I'm not raggedy. Jocelyn was out of line. I'm sorry. I feel like Isis has been so respectful. We haven't seen things. Maybe this is why the girl should be filming while on tour, because maybe we're not knowing things that happen behind the scenes that rub Jocelyn the wrong way. But it's like I haven't seen her do something on this show that is disrespectful to Jocelyn or shady or said something shady about her. Because best believe if she did say something shady about her, Danny and Drea and one of the other girls would have brought it up. So it's like, what's this pressure with November 4th? You get what I'm saying? It's just crazy. My bad, y'all. November 3rd, okay? Not November 4th, which, by the way, that's literally like a day before my brother's birthday. So it's like, it's very interesting, and a lot of things make sense, Justin. I'm not gonna lie. You Scorpios or something else. Here's how I feel about the money thing. Both of them is wrong. Let me tell you why. Uh, Isis, you was dead ass wrong for making sure you didn't have your money before the show start filming. I'd be damned if I do something for free and I'm supposed to get paid for it. Are you crazy? Ah, I worked too hard. You would have had me fucked up. And that's on my mother and not even on my mama. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, Isis, you should make sure you got your money. And that's why I felt she a little wrong. And also you're a little wrong too with whatever your Zelle. You know what I can't stand? I can't stand a bitch that don't got no Zelle, Cash App, all that. Like, what? Damn, like, what are you doing? Like, that makes me so mad, especially if you're in a creative space. If you are like, you do some form of entertainment, whether it be dancing, singing, pocket, whatever it is, and you don't have like an active Zelle, an active Cash App, an active Venmo, something is wrong with you. I'm sorry. There's like no excuse. It don't cost nothing. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Like when somebody got like a foreign bank or something and you can't do no transactions with them. Like that's the most irritating thing to me. Another thing that was wrong about not ISIS, but this is where Ricardo and Melissa and them was wrong. Really, Melissa, because Ricardo ain't got nothing to do with it. Really, Melissa, you should have gave her the money in cash. It's that easy. If her banking is giving all this issue, go to the nearest ATM, take that money out and say here, or send a check. It's that simple. It's not that hard. So I just feel like this issue really could have been avoided. And I feel like Jocelyn was overreacting, to be honest, because the issue could have been avoided. And you being the boss should have made sure that the situation got rectified as quickly as possible because the girl needed her money. And Isis, I'm telling you, I was at the show. Okay, check out the vlog. She did her big one at that show. She would boom, bow, boom, bow. And all the people was living for her in that club. We was everybody, Isis! Who else was there? Oh yeah, Natural. They was going ham for them. Like there were some of the faves that night for sure. Now Jocelyn calls the next girl up. By the way, she ends up leaving, right? So she like, okay, you eliminated. Go. So Isis gets up out of there and she like, man, it's okay, cool. She walks off respectfully. She really could have cut Jocelyn ass out. Jocelyn, I don't like the way she treats Isis. I don't care what nobody say. I feel like Isis for the most part is very respectful. Like she's like, you feel me? Like she carries herself like she's a grown woman. Like she's not childish or petty. So I don't like that. So she's like, ungrateful asshole, ungrateful. Okay. So Isis like, I never been ungrateful, Jocelyn. I don't be talking about you. She like, get that hoe out my place. Get that hoe out my house. So, Isis does her exit looking as beautiful as ever with her dress, and she get up. Okay, let me tell y'all, Isis can really dance from at least what I've seen in person, so she'll be fine without this show. I really feel like she could audition for probably a dancing type show. It's So You Think You Could Dance existing because I think she would do bomb at that because she could actually dance. Like besides pole work, she actually dance. So next thing you know, next person is Love. Ricardo said we have a liability. She has a lot of things wrong with her. Jocelyn like, who, step up, okay, step up. Love, and she's like, yeah, I have like holes in my heart. If y'all don't know, I was born with a hole in my heart too, a small one, and I do not have the issues Love has, thank God. You feel me? So it's like, yeah. So she mentions that, and she was like, oh, in her confession, she was like, this is a show you got to be extra healthy for it. No shit. Love should have been got sent home. It's no shade. Just off the strength of her safety. She should have got the fuck up out of there. Okay. So they end up carrying her out. She says her goodbyes. And before she goes, she like, can I get my bottle? See, this is why you're having all these health issues. You need to put that bottle down, babe. Yeah. Put that drink down. Instead of I have a drink in my cup, you need to pick up a water bottle. Okay. And maybe then some of them complications will stop. So next, Justin says, come on, Nick, come on. So she like, why you do that to Danny? Here go, Danny. I forgive you. Go fuck you. When I tell y'all the scream I let out. One thing with the Cabaret that I appreciate over baddies, I know I'm gonna get a good key. You get what I'm saying? Like baddies, I don't get a good key no more. Like y'all really need to change baddies next season because I don't laugh no more at the show. I have to make myself laugh or find things that I find funny. At the Cabaret, I don't have to look for things that are funny. It's just I start laughing off the rip. She said, "Ew." It was the silence that was hilarious to me. So Joss is like, so why you do that to her, Neek? Neek's like, I'm not gonna lie, she did something really wrong to me. Like, I don't know if you know, but you know what she did to me, Joseline? She talked about my child, and I don't like that too. So when she talked about my child, that was something personal to me. So when she did that to me, I got mad because it's like, you don't know my situation like that. And that was something very personal to me. Okay, so that's why I did what I did to her. Yeah, Joseline. So Joss is just like, okay, Danny, why you talk about her kids like that? That's fucked up, Danny. Why you do that? So Danny didn't really have an explanation as to why she did what she did, but she said it was a long time ago, and apparently she slid in her DMs and did that. No shade, Danny. You be doing that, Bookabot. Okay. A Gypsy said it on the interview too that y'all got into it in the DM. So I don't know. I could believe it. I believe it. Okay, so she didn't say it in the comments because apparently I wonder what she said. I wish Neek spoke about it in specifics, but apparently it has something to do with her kids, so she probably doesn't want it out there for the world to know. But she said she didn't say it in the comments, she said in her DMs because she knew the comments would like eat her up. So that's why she pushed her, into a vegetable on the floor. Nick was like, this bitch always talk about me. This bitch be on live with 6 viewers talking about me to you, and she don't even know what the fuck she be saying it. Get me fucking confused. Even Daddy started laughing. I'm sorry, but this shit was funny. 6 viewers is crazy. Let me tell you, the one thing that shocked me with Zeus Network, some of these people be having less viewers than me, on like on their lives, and I'm a nobody. Well, y'all say I'm a nobody. I don't think I'm a nobody because I think I'm somebody in this world. But to y'all, some of y'all mind, I'm a nobody. But I be getting more live viewers when I go live than y'all do. Ain't that some shit? Anyways, not talking about Danny specific, but I'm talking in general. But Danny had nothing really to say back to because she found it funny as much as I did. So next girl Jocelyn calls up is Chinks. So obviously T Love is still on that. So she's trying to eat Chinks. She like T Love back up, bitch. So Chinks, you are 6'2". You wear 12-inch shoes. You could really play basketball with Shaquille O'Neal. Why the fuck would you hit T Love 5'2", short as ever? Why would you do that? And then Chick's like, she spit on me, like, bottom line, like, what? Chick said in her confessionals, she rather get shot at than spit at. Girl, huh, you only, because wouldn't have been me, babe, because you could survive a spit. You could get your lick back. When it comes to a bullet, you might not get that lick back. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna say something, I don't get canceled. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yeah, that wasn't a good analogy, Chinks. I would not say that out loud because you much rather the spit than the other thing. Okay? Who says that? I'd rather be spit at than shot at. So they end up doing that, and then after that, some of the girls end up pointing out Kiana, aka Big Bird, because she had a big yellow fire on. So that's when she steps up. She's just like, Jocelyn, I do want to be here. I done performed at the BET Awards. I done did my own thing. I may have not have a label or a beat, but I dance on my feet. I said, okay. Oh, my whole thing is this. Are you a dancer or a singer? Like, what are you really doing here? How what you doing here? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you really doing here? I thought Jocelyn was gonna kick her ass out after saying that BET Awards on, because Jocelyn ain't performing at the BET Awards. So what you trying to say? You better than her? She does give that, you know, she's better than attitude. But at the end of the day, when you coming across these girls like that, if you don't establish that, these girls gonna think that they could little girl you, and she's not letting them little girl her. So I like the fact that she's like that. So Jocelyn calls out all the girls she considers like family and like part of her family. Danny's like, I should have sister, Jocelyn. Okay. And then she names the people that's gonna be in the video, which does not include Danny and Drea, which you could tell they were really, really hurt about that. Um, because of the whole, Henny situation. After that happens, she kind of ends it and she says, everything, the meeting ends. She said everything, anything could change before the video. So all the girls start singing I Love the Way You Are. Kiana going, like, Kiana is Miss Beyonce, okay? She does not with the girls like that. Y'all, this next scene had me laughing because, girl, I've been saying your name wrong the whole time. I thought your name was Kiana. Kinaya, child, whatever. I'm sorry. What the heck? I thought that was her name, y'all. Kinaya. Girl, that damn G baby call her Kenyatta. Kenyatta! Where you at? Okay, so G Baby is sitting with Sky and Jane Doe, and they're all talking about how, they didn't have, not Sky, but they're sitting with Jane Doe, G Baby, and they're talking about how she did not have Sky's back. Okay. And they're like, G Baby's like, everybody was jumping in and you didn't do anything. You just stood there. She's like, yes. That Kanaya does not give a crap. Like, that girl does not care about Nathaniel, because for her to just say yes and just not care is crazy. And I had to verify really quick. Her name is Kanaya. Kanaya. Okay. Child. Oh my God. These names. All these shows and these names. Okay. Kanaya felt as if she's not really close to Sky and them like that. So she feels like, why did she have to like jump in? The problem is, I don't want this season to start building so far as like team versus team, because this isn't baddies. Okay. Only one person's winning at 50K. So Kanaya to me should not have to fight for anybody, especially if she'll know y'all girls like that. But the problem is, Kanaya, you going into a cabaret type show where you gotta have to work with each other. So that's gonna make the other girls not really fuck with you like that. So I could see where they're coming from, to be honest, because it's not like You want a 50K and that's it. Like you want to go on tour, right? Like you want to actually be a part, or are you just doing this for clout and fame? Because that's what it's giving a little bit to me. She said at one point, she was just like, what if they try to, J Doe said, what if they try to sneak you though? Because you giving them that option to sneak you if they want to get you. Kiana said, I was say, security, security, get them away from me. J Doe looked at her like, bitch, I slap you right now. So after that happens, y'all, by the way, I want to mention something. Oceans, come here. You come here right now. That confessional is out of control. I'm sick of it. You hear me? You are not Ariel, bitch. Like, what is up with that confessional? Like, what is up with showing us your bare skin and your bralettes? These bralettes are out of control. They really are. This is another version of Yummy P's wigs. How much different colors you got them in, bitch? Like, when I seen it, I was like, whoa. Oceans, what are you doing? Like, whoever's styling her or doing whatever they're doing, it's not right. I don't think she has a stylist. She can't have a stylist. If you would have a stylist, Oceans, and they're watching this, shame on you. Because you had her looking like a washed up seaweed with the other gray looking one. And now this one, it looks like Ariel. Like, damn. Speaking of good confessionals, because y'all know I'm going to give the girls props when it's due. Natural, that black bust down wig, whatever it is. Oh, this was the best I ever seen natural look ever. My God, my mouth was like, when I seen her, you hear me? Natural looks so freaking good in that black wig. Like, that is her color. So Jocelyn goes to see the video set, and y'all, she started sweating bullets, girl. She started literally sweating like she was literally herself in the church, a whore. Okay, so she is like sweating bullets. She's telling the video director and creator, she's like, hey, I'm gonna be sweating, I can't be doing this, I can't be doing this. She walking up and down, she like, no, I'm not doing this. Okay, them bitches could kiss my black hole if they think I'm gonna do this. I don't know, I don't give a fuck. I shut all this shit down. Okay, which I get it, because me, I sweat very fast, so it gives very much, I need AC, I need ventilation. It's hereditary. My dad sweats fast, so it's like I'm gonna be like Jocelyn. So I didn't even blame her not one bit. And it looks like they ended up picking a different venue too, from at least what the video looks like. Because that set looked a little warehouse-ish versus the actual video, which looked like a bar. Okay, so we see Natural in bed, y'all, and she is sick. Okay. She had got food poisoning. Child Love gave you a little bit of her sickness before she got up out of there. Okay, she left y'all a gift. Okay, so she is in a hospital bed. She's just like, so Hogan checks on her, Miss Raspler. She ends up checking on her and she asks her, like, hey, are you good or whatever? She said she got like food poisoning. She was like dehydrated and she really wanted to be like in that video. She started crying a little bit. She like, I really wanted to be in the video. Like, it's crazy. I'ma tell it to that bitch. Y'all know I love saying that. But Natural would have ate if she was in that video though, because Natural really can dance. So to me, I would have been pissed though, because it's Jocelyn's fault if we're gonna be honest. That food eating challenge. Hello. I would have blamed it on that 100%. I would have been livid. So the girls are on the way to the Cabaret music video. Meanwhile, Danny and Drea have a conversation. Which y'all, this episode was a key because why do Danny and Drea cry in unison? Drea's like, well, it's been a lot of things, when it comes to the Cabaret. But like, you feel me? I got like two black eyes. I need to learn how to back up. It's just crazy. But I forgive you and I love you. And there's just a lot of things going wrong with us in the music video. Here go Drea. And I know, and I'm happy for them. But I want to. They over there crying like two grown men. I'm like, whoa. This was a funny scene. I'm sorry. Because this is karma for you guys, Danny and Drea. Because last season, I remember y'all was acting all above the girls because some of them did get chosen. And look at y'all now. You see how God work? Now, they basically start talking about Big Bird. Big Bird, and they start plotting on Big Bird, how they want to get her up out of there. Big Bird, y'all, is becoming stiff competition. She intimidates the girls, but I really think it's because they feel as if she wouldn't slide if they were put in a tricky situation. So that's why, they trying to get her up out of there. So we back to the video, which by the way, T Love with the wig, that bitch looks like Boss Tech. I said, is that Boss Tech? Whole time it was T Love. That tripped me out because she really does look like Boss Tech. Next thing you know, they do the video. The video looks great. By the way, I'm glad they got the set together because from what we saw before they really got it together, it wasn't looking that good. And then we get back to the house. So they're doing rehearsals, and Danny is just not being like a good sport. Like she literally giving like Kiana, we gonna call her Big Bird, a hard time. Okay, she giving her a hard time, and she's telling like the producer, she like, I done worked all my life to get here and sacrificed so much. Get me out of here now. Okay, so they get her up out of there, right? After that happens, next thing you know, we end up seeing her get into it, and Drea comes in. She ends up getting into it. Big Bird ends up getting into it, Drea. So she like, I want to get you and you. And she ends up fighting Drea. She fight just like Big Lex. Bitch, 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 bitch. She was buka baka baka. She got you, Drea. Okay. You was getting her too, don't get me wrong. But you know, she did her ones for somebody that y'all think that was bougie and better than. So shout out to you. But that kick looked killer. That damn Danny said, "Gow," like a damn karate master or something. I will say though, Danny and Dre, y'all going down the wrong road. This is the same reason why the fans got on y'all ass about y'all, you know, tag teaming people. Okay. But it was good to see her get her leg back. Okay. Let me know what y'all think down below about this episode. This episode was freaking hilarious. So shout out to the Cabaret. Let me know what y'all think, and we are babies.